exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it, and I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
Back into the hands of H2h. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Got his man at the 6. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across. Setting up second and goal.
Second and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will do it himself. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing. Evan McPherson.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action. Here's Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and it'll be 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
On 3rd down, Prescott throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No 1st down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' 1st down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And he is not going to get away. That one blown up in the backfield.
Brings up 2nd.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
They'll throw again. Dak. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
18 yards on the play. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The first carry now for Jaden Blue. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. On the play fake. Dak. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
In motion, Lamb. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Now another try at 1st and goal, albeit from a little further back. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. He's got it at the 3. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end. Mike kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Third and goal for Prescott. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, here comes 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the start.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. On the run to the right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
Play fake. Prescott. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance.
Get ready. Yo, Prim, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge, at ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chillin', buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a lot. When you come from less, you learn particular plots. From the pots, checking in on parlays and parfaits, how my days start. We all play it. Dinner's cup, we leaving big tips. I taught some of y'all how to eat, but I won't trip. Taught some of y'all how to dress, but some of y'all still a mess. Serial investor, serial threat. Turn ether to Ethereum, y'all wanna bet? I got a crypto key, it come with a password. Then I flip that key to digital cash word. But then I get bored of that, it's too small, I'm off of that. In the roof now, Midtown.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Cam Little after the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Starting from the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he is gone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Lions.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they go up 7-0 here early.
Jaguars nothing.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. LaQuint Allen to return this. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now. This is Bashal Tootin. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Derek Barnes in there to make the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
On 2nd down, Lawrence has a man downfield. This is Washington. They get him to the ground, but boy, they gained about 25 before they did. And that is a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the gun, Tootin. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Looking quickly here.
McNeil, a 7-yard loss, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And out of bounds he goes, well short of that marker. Brings up 4th down.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. Back to throw, here's Lawrence. That's cut beyond the marker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. And they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
2nd down, it's Lawrence. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas Jr. finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Cam Little to try the extra point. Send right down the middle and good. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Knocked down by Caleb Ransom.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Gall. That's complete to Sam Laporta. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it can be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from it. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from everybody. All set now. 1st and 10. Again, it's Gibbs. Has some space inside the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This is Allen to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's Lawrence. Low right side, caught by Thomas. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's 2nd and inches.
2nd down, game to 2. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the 1st down for him. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Lawrence to throw it. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Goff setting the throw. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Off to the air now. And the coverage too much to battle through on this play. Multiple defenders there, a lot of contact at the catch. This one's incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's when you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Throwing is gone. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to get there inside the pylon. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown,
Sam
Detroit.
Laporta, a 27-yard score. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. They now lead by 14 points.
Jaguars 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Lawrence looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Not not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Lawrence throwing here. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Lawrence on 1st and 10. 7-10 throwing the football here early. Back to throw. Got a man, it's Thomas. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And our first half ends with 3 points. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Tootin now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. He didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he had it, but he lost it on that hit. So a nice early defensive play out of the locker room to break up that catch. It's now 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And they don't get the catch they need there.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and we are underway in downtown Detroit. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going.
At their own 27-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for our Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He's got his man complete. That's to Small. And he's going to have the Lions 1st down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. The pressure going to cave in on him. He will go down.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Good running inside the 25. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Cowboys take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
On second down, it's down. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Prescott to his main man, Lamb. C.D. gets the Cowboys a first down. Now it's Williams. He'll push forward for about a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the Lions' 49-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dallas.
They run over center with Williams. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Exiting the pocket right. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Now it is 1st and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's going to wind up losing yardage here. And that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. He pulls it in around the 5.
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Lions 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. That's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to have the 1st down yard. Across the 50 to the 48.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
46-yard line.
Clock ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing, Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
That last completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Goff. This one read well and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. That's complete, left side to Pickens. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 18 on the
And now the
play.
Cowboys going to take a timeout. A couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's to Ferguson once again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. This drive rolling now, another 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Dak. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
At the 26-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Prescott again. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd and short. Prescott looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. And that kick will help extend the lead. But remember, Mike, it's still a 1-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner. So both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here is Goff. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. He'll get about 2. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A throw behind his back. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He's going to get nothing out of that one. Followed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
No gain.
Second and 10.
Play. Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Inside the 10. It is caught. And he is out of bounds. It is a gain of 23 yards. And now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard
Ball
line.
resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's Gibbs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to go backward, taken down at the 6.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
Well, it's certainly a lot easier when you have a Pro Bowler back there returning kicks. I mean, he's a guy that really works on his craft, and it shows. And he was not far away from taking that one the distance.
On first and 10, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it! And he's in! George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey now for the extra point. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Tackled by DeMarvion Overshow. A gain of 2.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
At the 27-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. Once again, defense giving him nowhere to go. He's going to lose a yard here. That brings up third down.
Line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 9.
And we will not get another snap here. That is going to do it for this third quarter of play. Big play coming up. This is third down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Lions first down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Gibbs. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going, and whether you look at the rush.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jameer Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
Well, now we see the other side of this two-headed monster of the Lions run game. And, you know, we see Jameer Gibbs so often. He has the splash plays, the long touchdowns. He's good in the pass game, the run game. But he also has a really good ability to convert the difficult, the hard yards. And he can run just as equally with power as he can with speed.
The return starts from the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now that on 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And with time not on their side, they're trying to push the ball, generate some sort of chunk play by throwing the ball over the top of the defense. It's going to end up being a little bit too predictable. The defense is able to take the ball away, and barring something crazy happening, puts them in a prime position to close this one out.
That one out wide to Gibbs. And this is